Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel Saint Nightingale. In this tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew these puff baby sleeves. Let's go. So first of what I did was to fold the lining into 4 parts and trace out the sleeve pattern that I'll be working with, right? So the entire length for this fabric is 8 inches long, and that's because I'm going to be pleating the top part of these puff sleeves, and when I pleat it, I'm going to be using as much as 2 inches, right? So for me to get the total length of the remaining fabric that will be used for the baby sleeves, I marked out the 2 inches that would go inwards when pleating, and at the end of the day I'll be left with 6 inches to work with. By the time I put my joining allowance, it will leave me to have 5 inches, so the total I'll be having is 5 inches. Also, the wideness of the sleeves is going to be 17 inches wide, because I'm going to be turning this into a baby sleeves, but I'd originally cut this into 22 inches, but then when joining this on the main fabric, I'm going to take out the excess of 2.5 inches from both sides of the sleeves when folded into 2, which will bring me back to in total about 17 inches. But then let's go, you'd understand properly by the time I take this to the sewing machine. So after cutting this now, I'm now going to take this piece of fabric and spread out into 2. So I'm lining with 2 pieces of fabric, right? That's why this is folded into 4. So I'm going to first of all line with the hard net. I'm going to be using this hard net so that it gives the fabric, makes it stand. So I'm going to fold this hard net into 4 because I'm doubling this. I'm doubling the hard net. I'm not making use of a single strip. I'm making use of the double strip of hard net. So I folded this into 4 places. I placed the pattern on the hard net and I trimmed it out. So after I've trimmed this out on the hard net, I will now take the other parts and place on the gum stay to make it hard as well, make it firm. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the puff to be as strong as possible, as hard as possible. You could also use crinoline, but I decided to use gum stay because I want the entire part of the fabric to be hard. So I'm going to be placing arranging these fabrics how I'm going to be using it, from the part I'll be using to line, the part that has the hard net, and the main fabric itself. The main fabric is a lace fabric. So this is the first part of the lining that has the hard stay. So see how I've placed it. I've placed the 2 hard nets rather first. I placed the lining on top of it, and I'm going to take my pins to secure it because the net has the ability to move a lot, so that it doesn't move when I'm sewing. I'm going to use the pin to pin it down. So after pinning this down, I'm now going to place the lace fabric on top of it. So after placing the lace fabric on it, I will now place the part that had the gum stay, which is going to form as my lining. I took it to the sewing machine and then I joined the tip of the pattern of the sleeves. I joined the other one as well, and then I'm going to flip over and iron. So this is what it looks like after flipping it over. This is what it will look like. I'll take it to the ironing board now and iron it out. So after ironing it out, I pinned it again, and I would now sew where you saw me using my hand to trace. After sewing it, I'll take my scissors to trim it out, and I went back to the other machine because light came back, and I would start pleating. So first off, I decided to pick out the center part of these sleeves. After picking out the center part, I trimmed with my scissors so that I just know where the center part is. I picked my measuring tape and I started pleating. The first pleat I did was 1.5 inwards, and I did it facing each other, opposites. Then I went to the other part again, and this time around I used 1 inch pleat. I pleated it inwards. I went to the other part as well, 1 inch pleat, and pleated it inwards as well, and used my pin to secure it. So this is what it looks like after pleating it, but I want the pleat to be more, I mean the bounce to be more. So I went to the edge, that sharp edge, and I pleated it outwards this time around and used my bobbin pin to secure. I'll do the same for the other side. As you can see, I'm doing with my hand. I pleated it outwards and not inwards, and I'm going to show you what this looks like after doing this. So this is the bounce. This is what the sleeves will eventually look like, almost looking like a gong sleeve. So this is it. I'm now going to use the machine to secure what I've pleated. So after securing this, I remove the pins now, and I'm now going to transfer this to the sleeve. Remember, I'm working with baby sleeves, right? So it's not going to be like the full sleeve that has an extension. This is going to be halfway. So I started from sewing from the center point towards where the baby sleeves will stop. So what I did, the technique I used was I took out 2.5 inches outwards from this, because remember I said I was working with 17 inches wide, right? So from the tip of that, I took out 2.5 inches and I placed on where the baby sleeves is going to stop on the armhole, and this is what it turned out to be. The picture, or rather I'm going to be showing you what this looks like on the person wearing it, for you to see how this fitted, and this is what it looks like. So after I'd sewn it, I sewed down the beads at the tip of the fabric, and then I used the cutout from the lace as well to cover up the net that came with that strip of beads. I hope this video was as explanatory as possible, and I hope you were able to understand one or two things as to how to work your way in creating a puff baby sleeves. I hope you love this. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating this content. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. From me to you is bye bye. Keep creating magic. It's Saint Nightingale.